welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Today, I think I'm gonna clean up my base a bit and make it look better. I want this entrance area to be nice and symmetrical, and I'm also gonna throw down a few torches to light up the place and keep the monsters back a bit. Hopefully, I can replace these torches with lanterns at some point, and replace the soil with nice wood as well. Damn, this sneaky tree won't go away. There we go. Now it's starting to look pretty good, but it looks like I need more materials. Time to go chopping. I would like a couple of trees out here, but I need the wood, and I can always replant some later, I guess. I'm a little bit worried about getting lost and losing my base if I go too far out to collect wood. I guess I should make a big tower on the top of my base to help me find it if I get lost, and also hunt a few more sheep so I can make a bed. It will be cool to eventually make a full castle at the top of my cliff, and my cave base will turn into a cellar or a back entrance, but that will take a lot of materials, so that's a job for future me. For now, let's just make this bridge and entrance out of wood instead of crappy soil. This looks so much better already, but it's starting to get a little bit dark. I really need to be careful tonight, since my health is kind of low from that angry orc earlier. But these torches make me feel a little bit safer. It does get very dark, but at least with all this water here, nothing can really sneak up on me. Or I hope not anyway. Some creatures might end up falling off the cliff and landing on my head maybe, but I'm not sure if they will do that. I guess a giant spider might though. Okay, well, I'm too scared now. Time to hide inside. But that's okay, cause the inside needs a lot of work as well. It feels a little bit claustrophobic in here. Let's open it up a bit and get more space. I also put a back door inside the base that leads down to a little mine shaft I made, just in case any creatures tunnel into my mines or spawn down there. Next, let's replace this stone floor with something a little more comfortable. I don't have many options at the moment, so it's gonna be oak planks. As I mentioned earlier, I would really like to build some castles. I was thinking about trying to recreate some castles from movies and TV series like Game of Thrones. It would be pretty fun to try and make Winterhold or King's Landing, but I would probably do that in creative mode, since they are pretty insanely big. But if you have any nice ideas for things for me to build, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I could try and make Stormwind even in creative mode. How are we looking outside? Is the sun coming up yet? Nope, but I don't see any monsters. So I'm gonna try and sneakily throw down some plants to make the place look pretty. How about there? Nope, the pink plant is giant. Let's make some little flower beds on the sides here. That looks good. I need to get more of these giant pink ones for the right side, And maybe some more roses too. I have a lot of these yellow ones, but I don't really like them so much. Let's make a little druid circle thing over here. That's pretty nice. Ah, spider! Ooh! Gross! It's fast! Ah! Hide inside. Well, time to go down into the mines then, maybe. That spider really didn't like the flowers, did he? Oh, I need a new pickaxe. Since I'm mining, I guess I can talk a little bit about my voice, since I get quite a few comments on it. So I know I have a pretty weird voice, and it's hard for me to project my emotions sometimes. Well, this is because when I was younger, I had a very violent upbringing with a lot of family issues and pretty intense stuff that I probably shouldn't talk about in detail on YouTube, and I don't want to make anyone depressed. So let's just say it was very violent, and I should also mention everything is fine now. I live with my mom and she's really cool. My dad fled the country when the police got involved, so everything is good now, and I'm very happy. I'm not saying this for pity or anything like that. I know everyone has their own problems, and there are a lot of people far worse off than me. So I'm just happy for what I have, and that I'm safe, and life is enjoyable at the moment. I'm just mentioning this because, as a result of the abuse that went on for many years, I suffered from social anxiety and a post-traumatic stress disorder called selective mutism. And this is where I didn't want to speak to anyone because I just didn't know how to do it naturally. I find it really hard to know what to do or how to respond because I have been in real-life survival mode for so long. A normal conversation just seems weird. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess I didn't really have a traditional type of upbringing. I'm used to being on the very edge and in high-intensity situations, so it's hard for me to be normal after everything that's happened. When my dad moved away, it was good because the threat was gone, but I didn't really know how to live in times of peace, so I kind of just went back into my shell. And it's taken me a long time to build up the strength and understanding to come out of it, and I'm still chipping away at the layers and slowly getting better, I think. But I basically had to redo my childhood from inside a shell to figure out how people are supposed to interact properly. But yeah, anyway, I hate my voice and I know it's not very good, because I basically didn't talk for a few years, and I just closed myself off from the world. It's actually why I got into YouTube, because this way I can earn money, or try to earn money, without having to get a proper job, and not having to socialize face to face with people, because that's pretty hard for me. Even though it sounds really dumb and weird, and I know there is not much rationality behind it, but what can I say? The human brain does stupid things sometimes, and it makes it hard for me, even though I don't want it to, or fully understand why. But anyway, that's enough depressing talk. And yeah, I do edit my audio a bit. First, I do a noise reduction restore to reduce the background noise, which sometimes cuts off the peaks on my vocals. And for some reason, I don't have a lisp in real life, but I guess my mic is kind of bad, cause a lot of my words get lispy when I'm recording, so I have to cut off the edges on some words to fix it. And I also mute out some breaths between sentences. And sometimes my flow of speech isn't very good, This is partly because I'm still getting better and training myself to speak properly, but also because I end up deleting a lot of my vocals and re-recording them because they don't sound very good. But yeah, if you think I'm a guy pretending to be a girl, or you think I'm a robot or an alien, that's totally fine. I am a girl, by the way, but you're free to believe whatever you want. It really doesn't matter what gender I am anyway. Not for YouTube, at least. Anyway, back to business. Looks nice and bright outside. I think I'll put down a few more flowers and clean up this grass a bit. But that is probably enough for this episode. Sorry about all the deep talk. Hopefully it wasn't too depressing. Next time, I'll find something more cheery to talk about. And I'll hunt for some food and try to heal up a bit, as well as working on making that bed and a few other home improvements. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and bye!